come to see us when you ready to make that content. Let's go. COC, yeah, in the mastermind click. Got the vibes that.
So who are some of the R&B artists in Ohio? We don't have to be just Columbus that you're like a fan of.
Ooh, there's a lot. Um, I'm gonna start here though. Well, Duran Bernard obviously is like killing it in the world, and he's from Cleveland, so he would be like for current like who have made it out artists. B. Landrum in Cleveland. I'm a big fan of his. He reminds me of Charlie Wilson, but like younger. Yeah, he performed the first year at the award show. Antonio Lamar, that is here. I can't name everybody, guys, because you know I love y'all. Antonio Lamar here in Columbus is like the lost member of Day 26 to me. Like his voice is so dope. Danny Ella, who's on my show with me coming up in February. Incredible voice. Gosh, there's so many people. I don't like doing the festival too allows me to hear and to like be really tapped in. Nashay Mon, who's here, younger artist, I think she's going to do some incredible things. I could go on and on. On and on. We'll be here all day. Everybody who is working hard and staying encouraged and dropping music or videos or whatever. I'm a fan of us.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have a favorite performance that you've done?
My favorite performance. The Hip Hop Awards was up there because I felt like if I can get this crowd into me singing soul in the middle of a hip hop award show, then I done did something, and I did. So that's at the top of the list. Really everyone. Anytime people come in the room and buy a ticket and they sit there and they're waiting for me to do something or they come to connect with me, it's all my favorite, to be really honest. It's so special to be in that space. I think it's a blessing to have a voice that people want to listen to.
Nice. Yeah, that's true, definitely. When it comes to like, what do you want people to take away from your music at the end of the day?
I want them to know that it's okay to feel different things, like especially women. You can be a mom and doing laundry, but you're still sexy, like, and you're still powerful, and you can also be sad, or you're going through a breakup. It's a song for that. Like, it's okay to still be romantic, even though the internet tells you that it's not okay to make your man a plate. You can still make that man a plate. You can make the plate for the man and the kids at the same time. That debate is one that never makes any sense to me. Yeah. And for men, it's okay to still be romantic and to take her on a ride and listen to my songs. Yeah. I got something for all of that.
Now, when it comes to like signing to like major labels or staying independent, do you want to eventually sign to a major label?
Independent for life. I would like somebody to write me a check to help me continue all of my projects. I think what I do is beyond just being signed as an artist. I belong in like a boardroom. Like that is where my trajectory. I really believe that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope. Now, you guys put out your music independently through like your own situation?
I release my music independently, but I go through, everybody else like CD Baby or Bandcamp. I really love Bandcamp the most, because they allow artists to keep most of the money. If you go buy my song there, I'm gonna get the money, opposed to like Spotify or Apple where you get 0.220 cents. So I'm trying to get more direct to fan, get back to physical things.
Yes, physical albums.
Yeah.
That'll be dope. When it comes to like living in Columbus, Ohio, what's some of your favorite things to do in the city?
Eat. I think we have great food. Yeah. People always ragging on our food, but I think there's plenty of variety. I like to go to other people's shows. I love music. Festivals. We have a festival for everything here in the summertime. Coffee shops. I'm into coffee shops right now. Like on a coffee shop tour, trying to find the perfect space. I don't know. Anything that's like relaxing is my vibe.
Do you have a favorite music venue you would go to?
No. I kind of follow the artists. I really, I love Natalie's in Grandview.
Okay.
Had wonderful experience there. I'm going to be working at Southern Hospitality, so that should be a new favorite. I'm doing events there
Nice.
soon. I don't know, Streetlight Guild on East Main Street. Scott Woods own it. It's not necessarily a music venue, but it's like the crib. My all-time favorite, Lincoln Cafe. I'm not even sure if Lincoln Cafe is open right now, but that place was the hub where we all, like in my group of people, spent the most time learning, growing, meeting people, performing.
Yeah, I went to a couple poetry events.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, that's like your grandma's house. Grandma's house of venues in the Dallas right now.
Oh, yeah, the Dallas. Yeah, that's
It's
like
dope.
the go-to spot now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I call it the fellowship hall.
Have you done any shows at Scully's?
Yes, quite a few actually. One of the first shows I did at Scully's, Styles P was here. Also me in a random place that you would not think I was. And they had a competition. Like, you just get up there and do a song. And I won. What? Like, how are you even here? That was way at the beginning. I've done a lot of shows over the years. Jay just had a show last summer.
Oh, with
that I performed with.
Mickey Fats
Yep.
and Corey Guns.
Yep. I was there and was on his set with him. So, but yeah, there's so many I can't even. Spent a lot of time at Scully's over the years.
How do you think Columbus has changed over the years, and what direction do you believe is heading into, like when it comes to like the music scene?
Let's see, 20 teens. There was more live music. Like you could go. We was outside like, from Thursday to Tuesday. Somebody was singing something. So it's not as busy as it was in that way, but that's partially because we're still recovering from COVID.
Yeah.
There was just more open mics, more things going on pre-COVID. I really do blame COVID. But I see that picking back up. I see new people like trying to step into leadership positions and try things, which I think is good. Like try things. If it doesn't work, it's okay. Recalibrate, try something else. There's more music festivals. There's more things going on. There's more press. More people having conversations about how to make it better. More people stopping here, wanting to come here for tours. So I think that is growing. I would love to see more press like this, more media, more Black outlets covering artists and art, period, entertainment, small businesses, everything that's going on. Yeah, I think it's headed in the right direction. I think we're doing all right.
If you could hang out with one celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, dirty bastard.
Why?
I originally thought I was gonna say Jill Scott, but that's so obvious because ODP was like fantastic, and I can just imagine what a day would have been like just being around him and his people. I don't know why that even popped in my head. He's a good time.
What type of student was you in high school?
High school, I was on student council. I was a helper in the guidance counselor's office. Yeah, I was that kid. I was president of gospel choir. I was me, but in like 16-year-old form. I was a good friend, at least as much as a teenage girl could be at that time. Very ambitious. Like, I was class treasurer, co-treasurer. Yeah.
Nice. I think that's interesting when you talk about the gospel, because like for me, like some of the best R&B singers have that gospel background.
Yeah, there's like they call it the gospel to R&B pipeline. You can always tell if somebody has like gospel roots in their singing. Some people hide it and like control it better, and some people just let it fly. But yeah, I had recruited my mom to direct our gospel choir in high school. So she did that for a couple years. Yeah.
Do you think the mainstream R&B has taken a turn for worse or better?
No, I think it's amazing, but you have to be someone who is intentional about listening and exploring, because it actually frustrates me when people are like, "Oh, R&B is dead," or somebody brought back R&B, and I'm like, it never died, guys. Like there's Alex Isley and Ari Lennox, and oh my gosh, there's so many people. I listen to R&B every day, very in-depth playlist. I think that the fans are lazy.
They're not looking for it.
Like, how many times are we going to hear "Can't You See"?
Yeah.
You know, or "Can We Talk"? We all love 90s R&B, but you're not looking. You have to explore, whether it's people in your own community or just like hit the playlist thing on Apple and then discover some new people, because there's some fire out here. Oh my gosh.
And like, I had seen Jermaine Dupri on the Joe Budden podcast where he said R&B was dead. And I was like, I don't know about that.
I don't even know why he would say that, and then produce a track for Ari Lennox that is, her album is amazing. It just came out, and he's on there like, turn the beat up. Like, what do you mean? I think that there is conversation about
maybe the album sales wise.
Yes, and that goes back to the fans wanting to listen to Jodeci. Love Jodeci, but there's Lucky Day as well. BJ the Chicago Kid, my dream collab. If you somehow stumble upon this for the 18,000th time. There's so many people. Oh my gosh, Jane Hancock dropped the best album of 2025. She's in the Bay Area. Amazing.
There's some very talented R&B artists.
Yes.
What advice would you give to a young, up-and-coming Columbus artist?
Sing, rap, go to the open mic, do it again and again and again and again. Put your camera on, record yourself, post it. Don't think about it, just post it. Some stuff is not going to be perfect, and that's okay. We're not here to be perfect. We are here to express ourselves and to connect with people. Just do the things. Do it again and again and again. And then again.
If you could write a book about your life, what would you call it?
Probably comfort food. Yeah. Yeah.
When it comes to, when it's all said and done, what type of legacy do you hope to leave behind?
I want people to remember that I gave a damn, and that I didn't just say it, that I showed it, and through my work, through the decisions that I made, through the sacrifices, because I could have just came in here, I'm singing, that's what I'm doing, but I came in here like a fairy god sister and try to care for everybody. So I want people to remember that and what it feels like when they come to a Soul Dope thing, because it's a special place.
Yes, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Like, before we get out of here, I like to ask the guests this question. Let's see. Do you can you give us a message for the Columbus youth?
Yes. Let's see. Don't let anybody convince you that you are not exactly who you are. Your dreams matter. Your feelings matter. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You may have to switch around who you have around you, but you can do it. Don't let people treat you bad. Don't let people talk to you crazy. Protect your heart and go for it. Whatever it is, go for it.
Nice. Thank you. Now, can you, before we get out of here, talk about like upcoming shows?
Yes.
And a little more about the dessert project?
Yes. Okay, I'll be doing the most. So, okay, first, I have starting a new live music series where I am booking independent artists and bands. And they come and they at Southern Hospitality right now. So I probably booked like 10 shows out for this year. We're going to get started next week. But it's all different genres. I even booked my mom. She does gospel. So they come in, book a show with me, come do your show, sell your tickets, do your thing. And I work with the venue. I make it as easy as possible for everybody to just focus on the art and make some money. So So Dope Live is the name of that series. SoDopeEntertainment.com. Everything you need is on there. I have my album release concert for Comfort Food for dessert with myself. Danny Ella and Brianna Odell are my special guests. We have a band. It's like second Valentine's Day, so February 22nd. So R&B I'm singing pretty much all originals. And they have all kinds of surprises going on. So that's in February. What else do I got going on? The Black Artist Kickback. That's very important. I wanted to start something that was all about artist wellness, about us just being together. Nobody's performing. We are playing Uno.
Oh, nice.
And I made tacos. We just had the first one. The next one's coming up. On Wednesday night for a couple hours, there was talk and games and all kinds of stuff. And it was literally, are you okay? Are we good? Do you that is the kind of vibe there. Nothing but black artists. I am gatekeeping it because we should.
Yeah. How important is black artists' mental health?
Extremely important. Like, how can people demand so much of us? They want us to come dance, sing, entertain, come sing at a birthday party, and very rarely do people say, are you good? I personally went through postpartum depression 2 times while trying to force myself to still perform. Several deaths in the family, got COVID, had double pneumonia, and I was still trying to be out here being an artist. And people, and I have so many friends who have gone through all kinds of things, and they don't be okay all the time. They might be on stage, but that don't mean they're okay. So I wanted to create a space where I could really look at people and we could really look at each other and be like, you good? Do you need lunch money? Sometimes we need lunch money, or whatever the case may be, Yeah, so very important. If you want us to be good, and also historically, look at our celebrity artists over the times, over the years who have died for drugs or whatever the case may be, poor health, etc. And people were like, perform.
Right.
Yeah.
That's very important.
So this is a start.
It's a start. It's a great start.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else to talk about before we get out of here that you would like to talk about?
I also interview artists on the So Dope show, talk about people's journeys. I'm usually the one in your seat, so doing that. So the So Dope show, that's out. That's on YouTube. I think that is it. I really always have something going on. So if I forgot, just SoDopeEntertainment.com and just look around. The R&B Fest is in October. Submissions start opening up in April. I think that's it.
Nice. Thank you for being our guest today.
Thanks for
Qamil.
having
me.
me.
We appreciate you for being here. Central Ohio creators, we just finished another dope episode. Thank you, Qamil, so much for being here. We're out.